was like a Thanksgiving from a Middle East point of view. So they wanted to make sure that they go live before that because that was the busy season. So that was the challenge and we had to make sure that do. So because of the Odoo flexibility, easy to use with all country specific taxation inbuilt, easy with the apps, it was easy to make that from an implementation point of view. Now complete control because of the Odoo POS that has been implemented with the entire web-based platform, they have a complete control over the data, over their sales, and they have a real-time update on a day-to-day basis, on an hour-to-hour basis. So how that Dubai mall store is doing, or how UAE as a region is doing, or how they are doing overall as a company. There was a complete visibility that was there at a store level. So imagine that, okay, when you have like 100 stores, you want to know that each store, how they are doing, or each geography, how they are doing, and sometimes you want to get a real-time update. Hey, my sales is up or down today, and you want to make some decision based on that. Inventory is something which is the next level because it was very important to keep what type of inventory at what store and how to do the replenishment at a very quick level. So that is where I think the Odoo POS was able to help them successfully. It has been implemented around seven months before go live. At this point of time, they are expanding the entire implementation. Super happy with what we have implemented. Their e-commerce store was on Magento, so we have done a forward integration as well. So now that the loyalty system runs end-to-end, you buy online, you buy in store, doesn't matter. You are recognized as a single customer. Your points are calculated at a single level, and then you have a flexibility that you can do redeem online, offline. Another beauty is that when the customer come at a checkout level, there is an option and there is a possibility when you are doing a checkout, say that, hey, thank you for purchasing online with us last month. Thank you for being loyal customer. We are able to greet them because of the data integration. At the same time, you're able to do cross-sell and upsell, saying that, hey, this is some of the related product or the product that you might be looking at is available on a discount. Would you want to consider it out or not? So this is something which is the power of Odoo with a web platform and the forward integration with a commerce platform, whatever they are using. Backward integration with SAP is something that able to do it out. Now they were using Capillary as a POS, CRM solution mainly, along with a little bit of POS. So they also wanted to make sure that all the CRM features are available. So their CRM features was mostly like, one thing is about the customer emailing and marketing, and their woman target, their target group was mostly the, mostly the women. So they wanted to make sure that they cater to them in a right channel, whether it channel can be SMS, text messages, it can be email. In some countries, text messages or WhatsApp is more powerful than the emails. So you wanted to reach out to them at the right moment, at the right time. So that's where I think Odoo marketing and Odoo CRM was completely implemented. Entire loyalty platform was implemented and it was done integration from the forward and the backward point of view. Lot of offers and discounts, they were running from the headquarters. So many times the decision may come, the bundling the product, some of the offers, some of the discounts, and that was configured in the SAP. So taking that data into the Odoo, mapping that with the Odoo discount offer and loyalty system was something that we have implemented. So that was one of the flexibility that we able to offer that customer very easily. And sometimes they have some different offers in online and offline. So we able to make sure that we handle that also with a forward and backward integration. Now key features of the solution that what we have implemented is that one is that 360-degree complete view that you get from the customer point of view at the checkout level, at the CRM level, or at the marketing level whenever you're talking to the customer. English and Arabic was something, the language that we able to implement at a point of sale level, which was very important. That some of the people from Saudi Arabia were very comfortable to do a checkout at a point of store at a store level from an Arabic point of view, not the customer facing, but the internal staff facing. So that was very important. Payment integration was one of the key challenge. So we integrated with Payfort and our local POS solutions as well. Multiple payment was supported because some countries like, that in Kuwait, it's like, that KNET, which is a different point of sale or the different payment processor than in the Saudi. So you wanted to make sure that you're able to support that from an integration point of view. behavior analytics was something which was very important, that you take the behavior of the online, map that with offline, and make sure that you give that type of flexibility and the power to the people at the point of sale level, that how you able to sell it out, or what type of related product, suggested product, that is something that you're able to offer it out. And the commerce integration. I think right now they are doing a 15,000 orders a day from a Odoo POS solution point of view. Now imagine that this is like a fragrance company. So it is not something which is like a fast moving, like a grocery, that you are going to have 1,000 customer a day. But then these customers are like, few, but then you have to look at it from an entire geography point of view. 250 plus stores where we have implemented, and as we speak, they are expanding their stores, and as they are adding new stores, now they don't need to worry about that who is going to be the local vendor, who is going to go and do the installation for the POS, training of the POS, implementation, and then the support part of it. So that become very easy. Everything is managed remotely. We have a team in Dubai which works with them very closely, and rest of the team is managed from offshore. 700K plus customers they have, which are the registered customer with them, which has been managed from the Odoo point of sales and the CRM solutions. Now, tangible result or outcome, I will say that that what we have measured with them is 44% increase in their operational efficiencies, 2x in terms of ROI, they able to easily see that. Cash flow was one of the challenge that they had before, that how to make sure that the cash flow at the each store level is able to get the visibility at the area level. So that is something that they able to achieve it out. Checkout, that of course, it has been improved. And now with Odoo 16 and what I've heard today, I'm sure that the experience will be far better for them. We have tried to use out of the box with a minimum configuration as much as possible, so that the future upgrade is not a hindrance or not something which is not possible, or it's become very difficult or challenging task for them. Order completion become much faster, much quicker, and daily sales report and analysis, which is coming at a store level, at the user level, at the checkout level, and also at the manager level. That is something that is able to achieve it out. Odoo case study is available at Odoo store, what we have implemented. Odoo was kind enough to visit the customer, look at how operations are doing, how the efficiency has been improved or reduced, how the things are moving, and they are actually able to see that. So Odoo went there, did the entire user case study. It's available on the website, on a Odoo website. It's available on the Brainvire website, and completely what we have implemented, end to end. These are some of our other customers, that where we have done something similar. Some of them can be in manufacturing. Some of them is using a point of sale at a B2B level. Some of them are using just on the call level. Some of them which are using at a B2C level. So these are some of the few other customers where we have implemented, Scoreboard Sports. So that, they are a Utah-based company. They have 5 stores, and they are online. So with the Odoo POS, life becomes so easy that online, offline data become very easy. So I think the power of Odoo, which tells, is that it's not only for the big companies, also for the small companies and the big companies, it is able to cater, whether you are a 5 stores, 50 stores, or 500 stores. So this is something that I wanted to cover, and I think I just got a notification that we have 5-7 minutes left. So I just wanted to make sure that if you have questions, I'm happy to answer. If you have comments, we are here at exhibiting at I3 booth. So if you want to have visit or want to look at a more detailed demo, we are happy to show, or happy to discuss on this in detail. Yeah.
Could you give us some idea about Okay, it's working. Could you give us some ideas about how many of SKU they have?
So they are close to around 5,000 SKUs, and they have fragmented and categorized. So one of the things that we have taken as a project while we started implementing is categorizing. So they have that luxury brand, mid-size segment, and which is for the normal consumers.
As total, right?
Yeah.
Right. And how about the numbers, transaction per day for the store?
So it's 50. Per store is going to be 50 to 100. But then we have another case studies where we have done for grocery chain and all, where the transactions are thousands. Yeah.
1,000.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you.
Hello. In percentage terms, how much of your project was standard and how much was it development?
So I will say that we implemented in 3 months, which including the training and the support period as well. So there was a blueprint and discovery which was done in 3 weeks, and then the implementation. So I will say that 55% is standard and 45% is customization that was done. Yeah. Now, of course, they are expanding, enhancing as we speak. And just to share a little bit of more highlight, that in couple of countries, new countries, they are looking at expanding. So instead of SAP, they are also looking at now Odoo to be used at the entire ERP level as well. So also at a company level, they still use SAP at a global level, but they think that some of the countries where they are thinking of expanding, they are looking at Odoo from an entire ERP as well, apart from the POS. Yeah.
Hi, Chirag. How long did this implementation take, like from, if you put it on a timeline?
It was first 2.5, 3 months was the sales process where to convince the customer. While we are convincing, we had to do proof of concept. So I will say that if you count that it will be 6 months. But if you don't count that, from the contract signed to implementation was 3.5 months to go live. Of course, they went live with the 50 stores first with the UAE region. And then they said once the 50 stores is done in a week or two, then they went a global live for 250 stores. But they implemented train the trainer model, which was very important, that they are the champions who were taking the training, and then they were training the entire POS staff at a store level.
Hello. How do you organize the support after they go live?
Yeah.
So it's 24/7, I think?
Yeah, more or less. 24/7 support is what we are providing. Considering our global operation and size, typically we provide that. And it's more or less remote support, because typically you can easily connect with Odoo from a remote point of view, understand the pain point and the challenge. Hardly ever we need to do a remote connection with the PC at the store level, because I tell the clients that, okay, what do you need? I said that you just need a simple PC with a browser and the internet. That's it. Nothing else is required from a point of sale point of view. As long as you have that, it should work. And as long as you know how to use Gmail or Facebook, you will be able to use Odoo from a usability point of view.
So do I understand you're not using the IoT box, but you're using a PC?
No, we are using IoT box as well.
Is there a reason for that?
Yeah. So they have a printer, they have a barcode scanner, they have a credit card swipe machine. So we are integrating all of those devices, so they are using IoT for that, apart from the PC from the checkout point of view.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I think, thank you all. Enjoy the show, enjoy the experience. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening.